Reveal.
Reveal.
There you go. Yeah. So today's actually a very cool reveal. I love Friday after build a classic whatever or build a whatever you want, whatever class is. I love those reveals because it's not just what Chris and I have been up to, but it's what everybody who is thought enough to come to Texas Toast Guitars and hang out with us for a week and build something cool. And that's what we're going to show you today. But Chris, what have you been up to this weekend? You're looking very dapper today.
Thank you. I really
You're like you and I are totally disheveled today.
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I put in about half effort this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
To showering or to building guitars?
Yes, to all of those things.
Yeah, I'm totally spent.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you didn't say that earlier today. We actually talked about that when
That's
you
a
weren't
thing,
in the
yeah.
class. Yeah, like Matt's gonna go. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about done.
Yesterday at like 3, I'm like, yep, it looks like fuck it. So yeah, so that's why Chris is here, because he has to be the man with the rest of the plan. So.
Well, so this class actually went really well.
Okay.
And we had a few little minor issues, but nothing big. But today, usually on day 5, you think, oh man, we got this in the bag. It's totally done.
Yep.
And then everything goes off track.
What was your favorite part about the
time.
class this time?
3:30
Was that
today.
Oh, 3:30 today.
Because everything was good.
No. But
Actually, I enjoyed this class as much or more than I've enjoyed every other class. It was really fun.
you know what I
And
liked about
everything
this
went
class?
pretty
Everybody
darn
made a
smooth.
really cool looking body. No, everybody made it tell. Yeah, you're gonna see everything. Actually, one of the really neat things about the class I thought was all the colors that everybody picked.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody picked the same color.
No.
And
no.
everybody picked something cool.
There were some daring choices. They all worked out well.
Yes, very provocative indeed.
Yes. Yeah, everything was really good, and everybody got along, and it was a really, really fun class, and I enjoyed it immensely.
One of the best.
I'm sort of sad it's over. I mean, I need a break. I don't want to come back tomorrow, but
You know what? One of the best things that happened during the class was we got to meet our new Coors beer sponsor. Jimmy JJ Jam came by and hooked
That's
us
a real thing.
up with a delivery of Coors beer, and I actually gave him the shirt off my back, my Powered by Coors shirt.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Jimmy, thank you so much for helping out everybody here in the shop. We are enjoying the beer that you brought us right now.
We may have been enjoying it more than we should.
Yeah, have a good time.
There may be less of it than you would think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You didn't take some home, did you?
Brought that much? No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But there are some super solid beers here
Tell you, buddy.
that I would bring home.
What else did we want to talk about? Oh, Chris and I built a guitar, and you can buy it. It's actually on the website right now. It's for sale. If you go to the link down below, there's a link, or the description below, there's a link to buy that guitar. And if you guys, after watching what everybody came up with this week, we're going to bring everybody out, and they're going to show us their guitars and talk about their experiences in the class. If that sounds like something you want to do, you can sign up, like I say, link in the description below. You can sign up right now for the next one.
Yes.
So there's something, though, there's one administrative thing we have to take care of.
Okay.
Everyone's been asking, and I don't know the answer. What happened to the live video on Sunday? I think it was I didn't push a button I was supposed to push, or I pushed a button I shouldn't have pushed.
Perhaps it was an attack of an anxiety.
Anxiety?
I accidentally erased it.
Did you really?
I think so.
How come you didn't tell me until now?
Because I didn't. Because if I tell it in front of all these people, you won't yell at me.
All these fine people. No,
Yeah.
I mean, shit happens, so.
Well, yeah, that's basically what happened.
If you didn't watch that one, though, that's lightning in a bottle right there, guys. That was a great.
I was super bummed because I thought that was a pretty solid.
I thought it was really funny, yeah.
There was some funny shit.
Yeah.
But
And we'll never be able to, we'll never have the
Pretty-
recipe again,
pretty
MacArthur
sure I-
Park.
That's the worst fucking song.
Yeah, it's really
that
bad.
cake song. God damn it.
So, okay, so do you want to have people come up and sit with me, or do you want to have people
Yes.
come up and
No,
sit with you?
I'm gonna jettison this seat. Ready?
Okay, so who wants to come up first?
I do. Okay, Troy.
Okay, so Troy's coming up first. Troy built a classic Telecaster this week.
I thought this was the Strat class, and I came, and I'm not disappointed, to be honest.
Did you really think this was going to be a strat class,
No,
Troy?
I wanted the Paul Reed Smith.
Oh, that's
But
it.
no, it's
We
a
don't
Tele.
have that
Yeah,
one.
no,
Yeah.
I know. It's true.
So, Troy, tell us who you are and what your daddy does.
Well, my dad's no longer with us.
Oh,
But
no, I
I'm
was
Troy,
channeling
and,
that Arnold movie, Kindergarten
Kindergarten.
Cop.
I
No,
think
so
it's
tell us
not a
about you
tumor.
and yeah.
Yeah. So my name's Troy, and this is my Tele. It's called the 007 or the Tuxedo Tele. I
Ooh,
like that, you know.
la la.
With the perloid.
So you chose a see-through black finish, which is very cool.
Yeah, it actually turned out a lot better than I thought because you can see so much of the grain. You know, I thought it was gonna be a lot darker. It's gonna seep in and really be black and glossy, but actually the wood grain looks really good on it.
So this is what we call our durable thin finish, and this is exactly the same finish that we do on our daily driver model that we sell for. I don't even know what we sell them for, but so show us. Walk us through from stem to
Oh, my
stern,
God.
and we'll yeah.
Yeah, so most of you guys out there watching are probably guitar guys and know all this stuff. I came in as a newbie. I came here with a buddy of mine you'll meet later, Chris, and I'm glad I did because this was awesome. One of the most important things to me that I learned this week was this nut here is a piece of bone that we actually had to file down, get it right in the shape, and file all these grooves out to the right depth.
We spent a lot of time
Yeah.
on nuts. Yeah.
Very intricate. Yeah, just rubbing those all week.
Rubbing those all week long.
Hip shot tuners. I mean, so much to say about all of the different things we did. It's so much time we put
And
into
you have
each
a
step.
custom thing on yours.
Yeah, this is definitely custom.
Yeah, that's one of the custom
Yeah.
features that you have.
Also,
yeah.
one of the things I love are these, you know, what do you call these little guys?
The-
that wear
the string
through?
ferrules?
Yeah, the
Uh-huh,
string
yep.
ferrules. They look great there. Is that what you meant, maybe?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, is it? Oh no, I think it's this little add-on here.
Yes.
Later.
This is it's the only one that
I don't know if you
we've
can see that.
we did at the class, but Troy wanted a tuxedo bound beer bottle opener on the back, and that is very, very cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
So Troy, what do you have anyone that you want to give a shout out to since we're here?
Definitely my wife and kids who love to pick at the guitar sometimes. My
Oh,
daughters
they
are
they
taking it up,
rock
yeah.
out. Cool.
Rocking out, yeah. We're beginning to like us all. So
Good.
cool. Thank
That's
you.
awesome, man. Well, Troy, it was great
Cheers.
to have you in the shop. Even though you brought Chris with you, that was it's still really good to have you here.
That's
So
great.
so yeah. So anything else you want to tell everybody about the?
No, I just.
What was the hardest thing?
Okay, the hardest thing was really the intricacy of the small pieces for me, like putting in some of the smaller, you know. Here, let's see. Definitely the nut and some of these smaller pieces, you have to file them down.
Okay.
You know, I have big fingers and I don't really work well in small places.
But you were
put them
saying to me,
together.
you were like, man, I'm really glad I got the neck right.
Yeah. For sure.
So when you guys come to one of these classes, the neck's just a square, and you have to do all of the profiling.
Yeah, the interesting part is it starts off as a very square piece of wood, and you have to work that down to the shape. But,
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely worth it.
Cool, man.
Cool. I
Well,
enjoyed
thanks
the
for
class.
coming
I
out,
recommend it,
man.
Cheers. Thanks.
Good. Yeah, man. Oh, and we're COVID-19. We're practicing social distancing most of the time. We not really. Chris and I have actually been vaccinated with each vaccine, so we're 187% not likely to get the COVID-19. Who's coming up next? What are we doing here? Everybody, not everybody at once now. Come on now. So this is Chris.
Troy,
Chris,
you're fired.
Chris is the reason that I was not able to do a bunch of videos this week because I was out with these guys like almost every night, going to like titty bars and no, I didn't do that, but we were like there was a
I want
lot
to
of
appreciate that my wife's watching.
there was a lot of liquor and a lot of going out for food and stuff like that. So hi Chris, how you doing?
Doing great, man. How about you?
I'm hanging in there. So tell us a little bit about what you made here.
Like everybody else, I made a Tele, but I did do a few different things. So
Yeah, you got a lot of custom stuff.
I did a little unique head shape.
What's the
right?
big idea with that?
I was just wanted something different that wasn't like everything else, and it's hard to do that with a headstock because it looks like everything else.
It really is. Like from this part to this part's pretty much got to be the same. So you have this much blank canvas, which is not much.
Not much at all.
But you came up with something that's very Strat, very Fendery, and you even had a little Paul Reed Smith flourish.
Just a
there.
little, tried.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then I also added the belly cut, the arm carve, and I really dig the purple.
I like the purple too. It turned out great. Everyone has really cool colors for these guys, so I want you to pay particularly close attention to all the neat colors. especially this purple one. It's because it's really good. You said you got a call from your friend who.
Oh yeah. My best friend of forever decided to call me out on Facebook and saying 1980s called. They want Prince called. He wants his guitar back. And I said, quit being such a jerk.
You don't see a lot of purple guitars, but so they stand out. And Prince had a lot of purple stuff, so yeah, that's cool. So what was your like most like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off. You have a boisterous personality like me, so I don't think it was anything that you were like, I'm just gonna run in and start doing it, right?
There was nothing I was really afraid of, and nothing I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go for it. Troy already called up the bone nut, which I thought was the most difficult piece, but also the most rewarding because it was something you never do.
Okay.
And you get those little fingers. But I thought really the thing that I wanted to spend the most time on was the shape of the neck.
Yeah, getting the neck right.
Yeah, you said it comes to a square block of wood, and some friends of mine are like, oh, you're just doing a kick guitar. No, it's raw wood, and this space right here spent a lot of time just trying to get it just right because, if it looks ugly, it looks ugly, and that's not cool.
Yeah. So we got oil finish on the neck, right? It feels very smooth. You went with the black poison wood fretboard.
Well, I didn't go. Thank you for bringing that up again. I didn't go with the black poison wood by choice.
By the way, I'm kidnapping Chris. He's actually being held under duress right now.
Yes.
So yeah, send the law enforcement officers to the shop.
So reality is I screwed up my fretboard first by putting the 12th.
See, I was just gonna say check out black poison wood. Isn't it cool?
Yeah. I put it on the wrong fret space, and we had to rebuild it. But something else I did is I did a custom dot layout, which I'm really, really happy with as well.
I like it too. Yeah. So that's the thing. Sometimes stuff happens, and it's a brain fart, and we just fix it. So
Absolutely.
no big shake. That's part of making guitars is you goof one thing up, and then you ungoof it up, and it's totally cool.
And I think everybody had one of those.
I know I did.
Were not some of them were bigger than others. Yeah.
If they didn't have one, I had more than my fair share.
Well, I think everybody had their fair share. But Chris is a charge ahead kind of a guy.
Yeah.
And we let him charge ahead.
Yep.
His was the only one I didn't double check.
Oh, okay.
And and things happen, but here we are. He's got a guitar.
Cool.
That rhymes.
Here we are. He's got a guitar. That looks like it's a great guitar. And by the way, we played all the guitars. We actually were finished at 3:30.
Yeah, for the first time ever.
Yeah, and so we've been playing guitars and drinking and hanging around, goofing off. It's been a lot of fun. So cool. Well, Chris, it's been great having you in the shop, man.
I'm blessed. I had a great time.
Good. Well, we hope that you guys come back.
I hope too.
All right, who's next?
Oh, crap.
Oh, it's my old buddy Maui.
Oh, crap. I got to go.
Hey, Maui,
Hey,
how
man,
long
what's
have we
happening?
known each other?
About 120, 30 years.
It's been at least 2 decades, right?
It's been a long time.
So Maui and I served together in the Aquasonics way back when and played a bunch of Denver bars. We played in Huntington Beach together. We played at the Doll Hut together. We've had a lot of fun. So, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Chris was in that band too. So that was the surf band that Chris and Maui are still in, and I used to be in. So it was really cool. So Maui is a local. He lives about 2 minutes from me?
A couple minutes from you and about 10 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Ride your bike over to the house.
Yeah. So Maui and I are homeboys. We live in the same neighborhood. So
yeah.
anyway, so Maui, you built another cool Tele. I dig this color too. What was the? It got a little greener than we wanted, right?
Well, it started out blue. Then we decided to go to this color because we mixed some yellow in there. And
Okay.
Actually, it turned out way better than the blue.
I love it, man. It
It's
really
nice.
turned out cool.
I love the color and the way it turned out.
So you've been posting pictures on Facebook and how much you like the pin router. Did you say a buddy of yours was like, oh man, I got to get one of those?
Yeah, a buddy of mine was saying, I got to carve one of them. I've been wanting to carve one of them out with my router. Well,
You could do it, but
I told him we did it with a pin router. And he wasn't familiar with that.
Okay.
So he really wanted to get one of those.
Now you're a tool guy though, so you've got a lot of tools and you work with tool metals and shop and things like that. So this was actually something that I was glad that you were able to come because you can tell someone who knows where their hands are in relationship to the workpiece and the tool that they're using. So you didn't have any trouble at all with any of the tools.
No, I didn't. But it still was my first guitar I've ever built, even though I've been playing a while, and it was a really cool experience.
Pretty cool to go from, nothing to this in a few days,
When
right?
I look at it, I still can't believe I built it. To tell you the truth.
What was the most fun tool that you got to use? The pin router, probably?
Tool. I think the pin router was really cool. Yeah.
How did you, so not everyone knows this, but we shaped the necks, we rough shaped the necks on the pin router for only the second time in a class, and that went really, really well.
Yeah. Everything went well. All the tools, and the rest of the tools I was kind of familiar with.
Yeah.
But that pin router really was
That's pretty badass.
cool deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
So are you will we ever see this guitar at an Aquasonic show, do you think?
Well, if I put a trim on it, yeah.
you need
Gotta have a whammy bar.
Chris calls it a talent bar.
Talent bar. Today when I was playing this, I, of course, playing surf music, you're always reaching for it. And I'm reaching for nothing here, but
Yeah.
it's still very cool. I have some very, very good friends that are Tele players, and
Oh, you gonna let him check it out?
I really want them to check it out and see how they like it.
Well, you did a fantastic job, man. I think they will be, all of them will be impressed, I believe.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Cool, man. And I like the headstock. I like everything about it.
I do too.
Turned out awesome, man.
Turned out just the way I wanted.
Well, let's get John up here and show his guitar off. Thanks, Maui.
Thank you.
So we had a full class this week. We had 4 guys. That we can't make sure that everybody cuts doesn't cut their fingers off if we have more than 4, because it's just me and Chris hanging out with everybody. This is my buddy John. John, how you doing, man?
Doing good.
So show us what you got and tell us about what you did here.
Surprised I made a Tele.
Hey, we made a Tele.
Made a Tele. No, I mean, I didn't do anything. Stayed pretty standard.
You did kind of stay true to the Tele course, but you added a Gibson kind of a color.
Well, yeah, it's kind of an SG-ish type.
Let's show everybody off there. That color turned out really
that
really
was, that
stunning.
was kind of the inspiration for it.
So, do you have anybody that you want to say anything to?
Well, say hi to my wife.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
What did your guitar teacher say when you told him you were coming?
Oh, he
here?
said, "Hey, we'll have your repair guy fix that when you get back from the class."
Come on, man. So, do you think you're gonna take this to the repair guy, or is it ready to go
It's
as
ready,
is?
It's ready to rock.
I
Yeah.
think you should still take it to the repair guy.
Now, in all fairness, the repair guy knows nothing about that statement.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Well, what was your favorite thing that we did
Oh,
this week, John?
geez, the pin router.
Pin router is the coolest
Yeah.
tool, right?
Yeah. The least favorite was
We
the
should.
nut. Well, and Chris keeps telling me I have a fat neck.
Well, you have a hand filling neck. You don't want to hear that from my wife. So hey, so we talk about like why we made as many nut blanks as we did.
Oh.
Because everybody made 4 nuts.
4 nuts. And because this is my 5th one. That's why we made 4.
But the whole idea was that everybody's nut that's in their guitar right now wasn't the very first one they did. So the whole idea is that we want to make a bunch of these guitar nuts so that when stuff gets dorked up, you just go to the next thing,
Yeah.
right? So yeah. I think it turned out great, man. And you did some kind of custom side dot
Oh,
stuff
I
there.
just put them right below the fretboard.
I think that's kind of a standard Fender feature, right?
I had a G&L that was set up that way.
That's
once,
cool.
So that's kind of.
So what do you think of your guitar, John? You were like, I don't know if it's going to be as good as the. How does this compare? Because you've got a lot of gas.
Yeah.
You got a
I
lot of gas. Yeah.
No,
So-
this is going on the stand. This is going to be a daily for a while.
That's your daily driver?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, it sure turned out cool, and I hope that you like it, and I know
do.
I like it. So thanks for spending the week with us, my
thanks
friend.
for putting up with me.
Absolutely, anytime.
All right, have a good one.
All right,
So we got a question about
Rick, come on in,
finish
Chris.
schedule. On
Finish
these
schedule.
guitars.
Let's bring ours in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's right there. So Mike Learn wanted to know about the finish
Hey,
schedule,
Mike Learn, I need to call Mike
which is
Learn.
why we're going to answer this question. Not that anybody else's question is not important, but Mike Learn is Mike Learn.
Mike Learn is Mike Learn, yeah.
So let's talk about finish schedule.
Okay, ready, go. I don't know what that means. Like,
I think so. So day one, by the end of day one, these guitars were the bodies were in color.
That's right. They were finished,
shot
sanded to
them
220,
in
and shot
dye.
with dye. Yeah.
And then the next day, Tuesday, we shot them in sealer 2 rounds.
Yep.
I did an early round and a late round. Next,
Our oil finish next.
oil finish next. We started putting oil on them on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We did 2 coats of oil. No.
We did 3
Yeah,
coats of oil.
3
yeah.
coats of oil total. And
Now, I think so. The subtext of this is Mike wants to know
Yeah.
how we did this, but more to the point, if you're going to sign up for the build a set or build a guitar and paint a guitar with Mike Learn in March, guys, you got to sign up right away because I'm not sure if that class is going to happen or not. We've got to have at least a couple more people sign up. But the neat thing about that is you get to do a full boat finish. Now, some of the work has been done to the body. The body is all the way done and it's all the way sealed. And day one, you start painting with Mike Learn. Okay,
Yes.
and then day 2 and 3 we do neck shaping, and then day 4 and 5 we do assembly and that kind of thing. But it's a very, very paint intensive class. And it's build a guitar that Mike Learn designed while he came to the shop. And it's, like I said, it's a crazy airbrush finish. You get one of Mike Learn's custom airbrushes. You get this guitar with a genuine Floyd Rose, genuine hip shop pickups, tuners. It's a lot of tier 1 stuff. But the most tier 1 thing is instruction from Mike Learn.
And he says, free airbrush.
Well, that's part. It's part of
Yeah,
the
part of
class.
the
Yeah,
class,
it's included
Yeah.
in the tuition, if you will. So so that's going to be really cool. But guys, you got to sign up if you want this class to happen.
otherwise, it won't.
Otherwise, it won't.
Right now.
And
it won't.
I don't think we're going to be able to get Mike to do it again if this one doesn't go off.
We drop this ball that hard.
So if you're on the bubble waiting to see if you want to do this, now is the time, because I don't want to be the guy who says, hey, this class isn't happening because we didn't have enough people sign up.
Yeah.
I know there's people out there who want to do it. So if you guys want to get in on that action, it's next month and it's going to be wildly, wildly fun.
And look how much fun these guys had. And every single class that we do is this much fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Easily.
Yeah. We haven't had one guy that at the end of the week went, this sort of.
We had one guy that pooped his pants. But other than that,
That was me. And I'm teaching, so.
Those 2, I didn't tell you.
So this is the guitar that you and I made, Chris.
This
What's the standout from this?
Well,
one?
it's a Telecaster. It's the first thing I think that we've done in green, and it's pretty neat. And it's got
always
forearm
wanted to see a
contour.
green guitar, so we did it. in
Really
green.
nice. We used our new jig on that. That looks really good. Check out those barrels. Look how straight those are.
For all those guys who go, your barrels aren't
Your
straight.
barrels are crooked.
Kiss my butt.
can't believe you'd sell a guitar with crooked barrels.
Yeah, they're cockeyed. Yeah. Oh, look at that headstock. If you
that
want a
off of
Texas
there.
Toast headstock or a Texas Toast guitar with that, this is your only chance.
It's your only chance.
Yep.
So this is actually on sale on the website right now. It's link in the description below. It's on sale for $5.99 for the next couple of days. If you guys want a guitar that's really cool, we'll be happy to let this one go for a practically giveaway price. You got anything else, Chris?
That is a giveaway price.
Yeah.
No, I had a great time this week.
I did too.
I enjoyed this class immensely.
Even though Maui was here the whole time? Come on, he's right over there. Come on.
You got to think.
No, I'm like, I can't believe he asked me that question. Because I always enjoy spending time
Hold
with my
on.
friend
Even though
Maui.
John was here?
Yes, even though John was
Even
here.
though Troy was here?
Yes, even
though
Troy,
Chris was
even though
okay.
Chris,
Even
yeah.
though I was here?
Wow.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you're interested in one of the classes, please sign up and come and spend a week with us. It's so much fun. I love hanging out with all the guys who came in. Great class this week. Everybody did a super job, and everybody was really, really cool. So, I mean, except for Chris. But,
Except for Matt.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, until next time, this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar. You might as well make it yourself. And if you're so smart, start your own YouTube channel. That's what I did. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday. Where do I do it? Here?
Yeah.
I did it. I pushed it.
Then